After my football career, I started sharing my story. And I was speaking with sales teams, and I was speaking with leaders, and I was speaking with students. And they would be all excited, and they would come up to me and say, "Oh man, your story really inspired me." But I also watched it fade off over time. What I found was that what they were missing was not the goal, because everybody's excited and passionate. It wasn't that they were missing the goal, it was that they were missing accountability. And now I get to travel the world and help people realize their potential by focusing on the next play. But see, before, I used to teach people how to overcome failure. Now, you can completely eliminate failure.
Here it is, 4th down and 10.
Young Richie's not a real intimidating from a size standpoint at 5'7" and 163, but he's a good possession receiver.
I'm here today because I know what it feels like to be stuck, to get my butt kicked every single day. My coach pulled me to the side, and then he asked me, "What's the most important play now?" He held me accountable, not to the past, what most people do, what most leaders, what most managers do. He held me accountable to maximizing my potential on the next play. What's the one thing that you can do right now to move forward? That's your next play, and you have to define it with 3 things. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it by? Go. It was the same thing in fitness as it was in business. We implemented accountability and coaching. It's the snowball effect of success. Imagine how much more likely your team is to achieve what they want if you held them accountable to realizing their potential every single week. Do you have to be perfect, yes or no? What if you're talking to your team members and your team member's like, "I can't do it"? But you can't just say, "Yes, you can," because that's annoying.
It's infectious. Coaching, mentoring, investing in your people, you'll get a lot more out of it. I've had the pleasure to be with the Tony Robbins, the Gary V's, and I've been around a lot of people in my 50 years of life, and I'm like, he's our guy.
As a leader, not just a manager, but as a coach and a leader, did you realize your full potential this past year? Because if you didn't, how can you help the people on your team realize theirs?
His story and his passion behind what he's doing today was very motivating.
I thought he was amazing. I loved his story.
He's real. I think it'll change your life.
I can't even put into words. It was like it was directed straight towards me and what I'm going through and my team's going through. So I just have to say that Richie is amazing.
I want you, I want your people, I want your team, I want your organization to experience that confidence, that undeniable confidence and action of moving forward and knowing that there is no failure, there's only the next play.